We are getting ready for a jam-packed Suncoast weekend with a truly unique event. Master sand sculptors from all over the world are here, transforming Siesta Key Beach for the annual Crystal Classic. Holly Harper has the very best view of all and joins us live. Hey, Holly, what you doing out there?
Check out my view. You know, I'm still getting used to being in sandals on the beach in November. This is great. Check out the ABC7 logo. I did get special permission from Andy, one of the artists, to touch it, because part of the art after to get it to stay so crisp and pretty is they spray it with some kind of Elmer's glue mixture to make it look so crisp. So we've got all kinds of different art. Check out all of the sizes. I mean, I'm like 5'4" standing next to this, so you can just imagine how big this is. But we're getting to talk to one of the artists here at the Crystal Classic here on Siesta Key going on this weekend. The artist got here at 8 o'clock this morning. We have over 24 artists working on these sculptures from all over the world, some international artists. So stick around here on Suncoast View as we talk to the artists and learn more about all the work that goes into the Crystal Classic here at Siesta Key Beach. Wow.
Oh, Holly, it looks like there's a little bit of wind coming up, just a little. Does that affect, like, how much does the weather and the wind affect their preparation?
Just a little scotch of wind out here, but they said that they have people that are babysitting these art sculptures all weekend long from wind and rain, and they can tarp them, they can tent them, and we're crossing our fingers that we're really not affected by the weather, but so far looking really pretty.
Siesta Key Beach already busy this morning. You think the roads are crowded here. Wait till you see what's heading out to the beaches. And not just the usual families and tourists. Master sculptors from all over the U.S. and even the world have traveled to the Suncoast this week to show off their skills in the sand. They've already been working for days to get ready for the weekend competition. So Holly Harper is out there live again from the beach to give us another preview of this amazing art. Holly, I told you before you went out there, this is one of our favorite events here on the Suncoast.
Yes, and it's becoming one of my favorites as well. Andy Daly is here. He's one of the sand managers. Cool title, Andy. Really cool event, of course. And I'm holding some tools that are helping these artists. Of course, they started this morning, and you've hauled in the sand. You've been working on this for weeks and weeks. Talk to me about the Crystal Classic for those folks that don't know.
Okay, we're in our 12th year, minus the year for COVID. We have 24 sculptors coming in from all over the world, and they compete for 3.5 days. They're timed as a timed event, so they get 3 8-hour days and 1 4-hour days. At the end, on Sunday, there will be a judging. We have professors from the Ringling Art School coming out to judge, and we'll have an award ceremony, and there's a lot of prize money involved.
A lot of prize money involved. And I'm holding some of these tools. Talk to me about the tools that you have to use to be able to sculpt this sand, because it's very meticulous artwork. They told me these are called spatulas, which they look a little interesting from the spatulas I've seen. But hey, it's all a part of art. Talk to me about the tools that are involved.
We use everything from large masonry tools like hand trowels to palette knives. A lot of cake tools.
Yeah, some you'd use to decorate a cake, because this kind of look like cakes. I mean, this looks like a beginning of a wedding cake, but they started at 8 o'clock. You know, you loaded in the sand earlier than that, but they could really start on the details this morning at 8 o'clock. Did anybody sleep in, or all the artists are here?
Oh, they were all here early.
Oh, okay. They're all here early. And talk to me about how much time they have to create these creations. I know that they can't work through the night. They have to get some sleep.
Right. Well, we start at 8, and we'll break for lunch, and we'll stop again at 5.
Okay. Talk to me about the artists behind us here.
This is Marilyn Gagny and Isabelle Gasse, both from Quebec.
Yes, and they're working on, they said it's not a secret, they said I could share. She's making a rose, she showed me her little inspiration picture, and a scarab that's going to be eating the rose. So we're just seeing the beginning steps of that being created. Talk to me about these beautiful pieces of art that we're going to see if we come out this weekend. I mean, lots and lots of work, but you kind of handpicked these artists.
Sure, well, I compete in these festivals as well. Social media is a wonderful tool. I get to see what other artists are creating around the country and run into them at festivals. So I'm always looking to see who's doing the nice stuff and who we can get to come. Well, there's other events around the country. Sometimes they don't work with our dates, but we try to make it work and try to get the best talent here we can.
Yeah, we're seeing some pictures on the screen now of some past events been going on for nearly a dozen years. So if people want to come out, talk to me about the dates that we're getting excited about it. They're giving us a sneak peek, but don't run down here today, right?
That's right. The gates don't even open till tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Now we will, and they go 10 to 5.
Okay.
Also, Saturday, they're going to be opening at 10 a.m., closing briefly at 5, and then we're going to open up until I think 9 or 10 for live music and dancing on the beach.
And lots of vendors. We saw the vendors loading in with some beautiful bracelets that I may or may not have gone shopping for myself. But all right, Andy, well, thank you so much for having us out here to the Crystal Classic. This is going to be the place to be this weekend here at Siesta Key Beach. Come on down and enjoy the sunshine and beautiful art.
How could you not, Holly? It looks stunning out there. Thank you so much. And I just learned something after all these years. I don't think I realized there was such a narrow window to create.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
me
like
neither.
they're under the gun out there.
That makes it even more impressive
And
that they're able to build these mountains.
Yeah, it's sort of like a gunfire's go.
Wow.
You gotta get it done.
And by the way, as long as the weather stays good, they'll be up for a few extra days next week, too, if we're lucky.
I mean, you might see me there Monday.
Absolutely. The Siesta Key Crystal Classic International Sand Sculpting Festival is this weekend at Siesta Key Beach. It opens Friday and goes through Monday the 13th. For information and parking recommendations, go to siestakeycrystalclassic.com.